Hey guys, it's Michael. Jumping into my next video is linebacker targets for the Dolphins in upcoming draft. This list isn't very long. I said in my last video with the defensive line that I didn't see a whole lot as far as generational talent. That term has been getting thrown around a lot as far as these linebackers are concerned. I personally didn't see it. And to be 100% honest, like I went through probably the top 10 names, maybe a little bit less than that. And I started to see the fall off in the play at like 3, 4 guys. And I just didn't even bother with the rest of the guys on the board, to be honest with you. I do have one name that a lot of people are really high on that I don't have on this list. And we'll get into that right now. Sonny Styles from Ohio State had like a perfect score in the combine for the relative athletic score. Super athletic, super smart. When I watched this film, I just didn't see anything that stood out other than he makes a lot of tackles. And that's good. You want your linebackers to make a lot of tackles, but his film was just solid and kind of unspectacular to me. So I don't know that I would take a guy like that as high as he's projected to go. Great player. I'd love to have him on the team. He's projected to go top 10, and I just don't see top 10 talent. I have to go over my whole list and see if there's really any guys I'd be willing to take at 11, because I wouldn't say this draft is filled with like superstars. There's a lot of really good talent. Last year's draft, I felt like, as one analyst I heard, I don't remember who said it, but he said there weren't any Robert De Niro's, meaning like there weren't any like star players. There was just a bunch of guys, really. And I thought last year's draft, if done correctly, would have been a good chance to add some quality depth, kind of to set the foundation of the roster. That's more or less how I looked at that draft. There weren't a lot of guys that stood out as like game breakers or anything like that. It was just a bunch of pretty okay guys. In this draft, I feel like the talent level is higher than that, to some degree. I don't know that you're going to get any superstars out of this draft, but there are a lot of good guys you can add as core pieces to your team. So, not to get too far off on a tangent, but yeah. So I left Sonny Styles off this list. I don't think he should go as high as he's projected to go, but he is a very good player. My number one linebacker, and I have 3 linebackers on this list, just to be clear. My number one linebacker is Jacob Rodriguez out of Texas Tech. He's 6'1", 231. PFF grade 93, run defense grade 94.8, coverage grade, pass coverage grade, right, that's what that is, 92.3. As far as linebackers are concerned, I like that you have less than 10 missed tackles. Linebackers are getting a little bit smaller nowadays. I'd say the I don't really have favorite players, but I do have players I like to watch. Roquan Smith being one of them, and I believe he's like 6'1", in kind of the same profile as Jacob Rodriguez. They're not the same player, but yeah, the linebackers are getting a little bit smaller now. You don't have to be like 6'5" and 270 pounds to play linebacker, to play it well. With that being said, yeah, like I said, less than 10 missed tackles. I don't really have any strong rules for a linebacker, to be honest with you. Like, if you can play football, like, I know what I see and I know if I like it as far as linebackers are concerned. And DBs to an extent as well. Like, I don't really know that I can put into words like exactly what I'm looking for. I just know if there's something there, then I like you. I like you and I want you. If you know, you know. Yeah, so yeah, my number one linebacker is Jacob Rodriguez, Texas Tech. 6'1", 231, PFF grade, overall 93, run defense grade 94.8, pass coverage grade 92.3. I put turnover machine, super instinctual, almost always in the right spot to make a play. Former quarterback play allows him to read opposing quarterbacks. And then I also put knack for forcing turnovers, can lead to missed tackles. Jacob Rodriguez, a lot of people were concerned about his athleticism. I wasn't. The guy, he finished his career with 19 turnovers forced and won the Butkus Award. And that award winner typically does well in the league. Did I just say that? I don't know if I'm repeating myself. He had 20 missed tackles, which is a lot. But I'm willing to overlook that if you have like a superpower, and his superpower is forcing turnovers. Like, the guy just has a knack for getting the ball out of the hands of the opponent. So I really like him. My next guy is Anthony Hill out of Texas. 6'2", 238. PFF grade overall 71.6. Run defensive grade, I don't know why I keep saying defensive. Run defense grade 79.7. Pass coverage grade 63.6. I put play strong, fast, gets in backfield with ease. A bit sloppy at times on open field tackles. He's super athletic. Kind of gets in trouble at times because he plays really aggressive. He can kind of overshoot the ball carrier. But overall, I thought he stood out more than a lot of the other guys. I don't have a whole lot of notes on him, but Anthony Hill is another guy I liked. And his third guy, Josiah Trotter from Missouri. He's 6'1", 237. PFF grade 72.7. Run defense grade 89.2. Pass coverage grade 47.9. I put thumper, sees ball and gets to it fast, liability in the pass game. What I saw from Josiah Trotter, he reminded me a lot of Denzel Perryman, and I really liked him a lot coming out of college. I know when he came out, he was sitting there when we took Jordan Phillips the first, And I was praying we would get Denzel Perriman instead, so that was disappointing. But yeah, he just plays a style of linebacker. That's the type that, like I said, when I see it, I just know I like it. Like he's just one of those guys. When I see him play, I just like what I see. I can't really put it into words exactly what I'm looking for, but I just know he has it. Yeah, so that's my list for linebackers. I didn't bother with a lot of other guys once I started seeing the consensus top 10. Like once I got past like 4 or 5 names and started to see the drop off in the talent, I just didn't bother with a lot of those other guys. So they could turn out to be great players. Who knows? But these are the 3 guys that I identified as targets for the Dolphins. So thank you for watching. Tomorrow, I might do it tonight, actually. I might post my DBs because tomorrow I want to do the day of the draft. If I don't know when you're watching this, I want to do a big board with all these guys. I don't know if it's going to be a bit redundant, but I think it'll be fun just to kind of talk for a minute about these guys and where I see or how I see them stacked up as far as where I want to draft them. Excuse me. And I have a mock draft. Like I said before, I don't really care about other people's mock drafts, so I don't know how many people are going to care about mine. But 'tis the season. It is draft season. Everybody's doing mocks, so I may or may not post that or talk about that mock. So we'll see. But yeah, so I'm gonna finish this video right now, upload it, and then probably do my DBs. There's some more controversy on that list as well. Y'all, thanks for tuning in. Peace.